So what you're gonna do then is to bring this one closer, and then you're going to solder the two of them. Obviously, in this case, you're going to just put some solder onto your solder tip, and then you bring this one closer like that. Then you apply the solder. Boom. Then you have your solder joint created. So you can see we've achieved two solder joints exactly the same. One using the fancy tool, okay, and the other one just using our hands and the method. Okay, so remember these steps and practice them. You're going to get good at it. Now the next thing, we're going to do some application here of soldering. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to solder this connector here into this board here. You can see these are all being manually soldered. These are being hand soldered, and this ones here have been soldered with the heat gun using the heat paste, okay, the solder paste. But the connectors have been manually soldered. As you can see, they have been soldered so nicely that it's close to perfection. But it takes skills to solder like this. But if you practice, you're going to get good at it, and you can solder just like this. Now to demonstrate how these hand soldered I've done, I'm going to solder this connector here onto this board. Just now we're going to see. Now before we do that, I would like to demonstrate quickly on this Vero board here how to avoid doing a bad dry soldering. So I'm just going to put a press stick to hold the connector there. Okay, so this is the connector that we want to solder onto this Vero board. So I put my connector there. Now because I just want to hold it while I do my solder, so I'm going to put a press sticks underneath there, because I don't want to solder it skew. It must be sitting very well before I solder it.